G'day viewers, Ken here. We're going to be running some more John Deeres. I'm waiting for the 440s to come out as well, all the smaller gear on this map. So, as you can tell, this is the largest harvester you can get basically for the smaller capacity. This is a 6230 or 50. 6250. And I knew they could. I knew they'd pull the Great Plains cedar one that's direct sow. So this one here, this is already ploughed. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll just run this one. A nice little track heading down to our back paddocks down there. So a bit of baling and that to do down there later. Going to get that new Massey Ferguson baler, but I'm going to do it in green. New Massey Ferguson still on it, but it's going to be green with trying to do Johnny Deere colours basically. But yeah, countryside, hills everywhere. Good stuff, eh? I thought, oh well, this is my old favourite map. So since now we've got some beautiful little 4440s and stuff like that, all the 40s range coming out. At first I heard it wasn't for console, it was just PC, but then I heard it was for console. So and we've got the what was it, 6690. We've got two of those anyway. One with weights and one with double dual wheels and stuff. You hear the wind whistling through. Massive towers in the background. She's a top map. It's always been my favourite in 17 minutes. So. But I thought, what a better place to have all the small gear. John Deere on it. And undulated country in that as well. I've got the muck wagons, I've got bloody the new little, yeah, I wasn't too happy with the size of the new little forage wagon. But anyway, I'm going to try to run all the smaller gear, older stuff. This isn't old of course, but I wanted to plough that would fit in with the green, and going with the green, but yeah, so I thought I'd just go with this one. This paddock's the biggest paddock we've got on the farm. The next one's across the road there. And then we've got some grass paddocks up the back over that way. Not those weed up the back of that there, that's not ours. But yeah, so we're laying some corn in. We've already got a wheat crop over here. That's all our green up there as well. All that's going to be mowed. I got one of the New Holland mowers and the rates, New Holland rates. They're red on the map. And I put a case harrow one. The one I like using, small harrow. Disc bail me. I'll be using that. Use the smaller stuff. These paddocks are, you know, aren't that big really. I figured I'll put them on this map rather than doing it on Walker Farm. Walker Farm is a bit too big for these little guys. So I'm just laying the groundwork down here at the minute. Going around the outside. And then we'll let them loose. Okay, for a bit. I'm not sure. I think this is the one where you can open the doors. No. Excuse me. A bit of a hill. Lots of hills on this map. I've reduced the weather thing up the top and the mile per hour thing down to 50% because you can't go any lower than that. I'll let it take them off altogether and just have a clear screen, but now let's start getting the steering wheel out as well. Get out of here, birds. And yeah, I have to get the steering wheel out. Start playing around with that. Use it for every map I do. I'm selling my G27 because I've got the computer to play the trucking game and everything right off. So, and I've got the button. I've got the heavy, what do they call it? It's a button box anyway for the farm simulator stuff. Logitech one. What? Something's affecting my throat. Yeah, so I'll be using that with the button box and that. So the pedals were very squeaky the other day, but I've got the second-hand old like it's a steering wheel. It's got sort of like I think it's made for PS3 or 2 for racing games, and the actual pedals are the same as what the farm simulator Logitech one is. The heavy implement or something like that they call it, heavy equipment panel. Anyway, yeah, but the pedals are exactly identical. So I'm gonna bloody put those pedals on it because that pedal will just plug straight in. That set of pedals, it will plug straight in, and then I don't have to worry about the squeaky pedal, which is going to be really cool. So you won't be able to hear it squeaking. Got the camera on order. We're going to start doing some live streaming. So you never know, you might see a live stream of this farm. For the small John Gee here. As soon as Black Sheep Modding releases it, I'll be getting those smaller tractors, and they'll be working these farms like all the small Gee used to work all the farms back in the day. I might even get the Massey Ferguson 3000 and chuck it on here as well. I used to live on this farm back in the 17 days. But with that baler, and of course the bale trailer. As soon as I saw it, I went yes. I was only just saying about the green one the other day on 17. Basically a small bale on there and have that green trailer, fill it up, and then in the not the Gold Coast Valley, the Russian map, I used it there, filled it right up with small bales, and then went to the cow pen and they emptied out and yeah, fed them properly, like emptied the whole trailer, so it was pretty good. And because you can only have 200, I think it is now, bales, that would be ideal because with the pallet machine, which I'm going to be running on this, just the machine, not the haul, just the machine and the sale point, just to make sure that it will be able to sell the pellets. And yeah, we're making some money back. I only got 912,000. Now we've got the money to put on. We sold the other, like the main farm paddocks and stuff, and brought these ones here. Moved to this farm. This is GLEN farm, so So we'll be doing pigs. We've got chooks here, so we'll be running chooks and pigs basically only, and crops. Basically I'm putting in a whole heap of corn here, massive paddock of corn for pigs. We'll do some in silage so we can sell the silage, get more money for silage, but otherwise it will be and the straw over there is going to be using pellets for bedding for the pigs. When I do the grass work and that, I'll make hay and stuff and sell the bales off. Might do hay pellets and see if the pigs will take them. That's not too bad, this thing. I'll just need to get around the bottom here, or I might turn around and just put up the hill. Oh yeah, you go straight there, but I'll bloody birds. Look at them, that's my corn. DJ, come get your birds. Yeah, so I was looking at Millennial Farmers silo complex and that the other day. Grain storage, interactive silo on that. Napper's Paradise. Got videos out on their channel, which I checked out the other day. Quite cool. Bit more interactive stuff. I'm going to start, I've got a tractor and now I want to start doing like pallets. I've got a flatbed truck so I can put pallets on at the shop and bring them home. Might bring them back to the farm. Because by now I would have put the cheat in and I had to fill this up with a pallet. There's a pallet sitting there with a little bit still to be used in it, which I'll have to go and get one in a minute. Because the seed shed, I tried getting the seed out of the seed shed, but it didn't work. Like the seed point. This seeder here too, it's the one where you put the little wheels in up behind to get the what do they call them? What do they call them lines? Tram lines. That's it. Finally got it. Brain's not working at the minute. Yeah, put tram lines in. So I haven't put them on it yet, but when I do, it'll be good. I noticed the other day, I was going to try it out in Walker Farm. See how it's got a back hitch on this trailer? I was going to get one of those, not the seed hawk, but another seeder and see if I put it on the back of it so it's got bulk seed. And then run it like that. You see the couple of paddocks that I do have here. Oh, there's this one, that other one across the road, like I said, that wheat one across there. And there's a couple of grass ones back that way, those grass ones. Apart from that, it's mainly grass and stuff, but I was only going to do like corn here, wheat there. Once I do the wheat crop, I'll put some canola or soy in. Something that pigs eat. And just fill the silos up here with what they eat. There's the house there. That's my little house. I want to buy that little green paddock straight across the road from the house there too. That's a nice little paddock there to put the plough over it with one of the little tractors and chuck some sunflowers or something. Oops, sunflowers or something like that in it. Which should be a good thing. Of course we've got all that mow up around there, at the top of the paddock there. I just go along with the mower and mow it all, and then come along with the bale and bale it all. And tether it first and that. Make it all hay bales. Might even just mow it, tether it, and then come along with a pellet machine, make all your pellets. Put them in the silo. So see if that silo on the farm there will take it actually. And she's feeling this hill. I think I've got the thing on slow where it makes the vehicles and that wear out, need repair quicker. I think I'm going to have to change it to fast actually. Just give them a bit more patina and rust and dirt. So when the 4440 comes, I'm going to get that as mucky as I can too. I was thinking of making I'd just get a 6M or something like that, or one of the 4440s, and just make it a muck wagon. I've got a manure spreader. One on the manure spreader. I think it's 4429 or something like that they've got. I'm not sure. But I know they got the 4440 and the 4450 is what I want. Those two. And use the small case disc plough. There's another the other one there with a little plough that you can make it so it's John Deere looking. I might get 2 of those and put them on that bar. Yep, them up on the bar and then widen so it's a wider plough for the implements to pull. I had one on Walker Farm the other day. I had the small, like basically the plough in front, and then this carrow behind it, the case one, so they hook up together. So that the one in front was a bit smaller, and the case was a little bit wider, but it worked well. It ripped the ground and then the case biscuit at the same time. Looked it right. Cut up all the bloody up. All the cotton stubble and stuff that I was doing at the time, and I noticed on Walker Farm that it had a strange corn texture, so I'm eager to see if it's this one as well, because I don't know whether it was that now that they've put that new height thing, because it had like the corn on the ground was like brown dry type corn and husk everywhere all over the ground. Looked good, looked really good, but looks like it's just stripped the corn off and left all the husk and stuff behind and old rotten corn and that, but looks excellent. But and the soybeans on that map look like they're horehound. You know what I'm talking about, like the grey flower heads of horehound when they're dried out. That's what it looks like. It's really weird. I haven't seen soy that looks like that before. But hey man, it's a different area. It might have been a non-generic, GM crop. It might be an original crop. No wonder I didn't recognise it. Nah, it's pretty dry stuff. GMC stayed all night. Yeah, see that grass paddock there? I think that's the actual game one. I've got to see if I can get in there and plough it. I mean, cultivate it. What do you call it? Get the grass from it. Mow it. That's the one. Get out of here, birds. Nothing for me, is it? It lights my corn. Bastard. Eating on my corn. I remember I was with the Mad Irishman doing this map, and when they were doing the cutting all the grass and that, I've got this as Ireland installed. This is a British map. We've got an Irish map in the Walker Farm. I've got the American Australian map too. I haven't played much on that yet. I want to make up with my second character on PS4 I've got. I want to make up a because I've got this map with class tractors all over it up the other farm, and it just about took up all the slot space, and that just putting just the class gear on it. So that's why I decided to do another map with just old John Deere gear. And I might put the international on here as well, and the Massey Ferguson's, the three of them. There's nothing else you need to really add to the map. It's got silos, it's got animal enclosures, you know, got all that sort of thing. Just excuse me, it's going to bed early tonight. Normally I'm up until like 3 o'clock in the morning, but I was going to start to catch up. And I did have a couple of drabs up earlier though, that made me a wee bit tired. Just a couple. Oh, she feels this though, she feels it. It's not quite going straight up in the air. Yeah, I can't wait for thing to be able to. I mean, Brent would love to drive most of this stuff in the small chucker baler. He would like to play to do that. He does a lot of baling for me. He's my real life AI. Because he doesn't have a PlayStation or anything like that, so comes around and plays mine. So I get him to do some farming for me. Otherwise we'd play together on that. Tree line must be coming up. Oh, there's the corner. I remember when I used to plough, I used to leave the headlands in the corner of the paddocks, so you know your way out, basically, in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Yeah, it used to be, I used to drive sitting behind me looking behind me all the time like this, watching everything. Except when I fell in a foxhole once, I wasn't much where I was going. I was looking behind, oh! Just like that, see? Yep, just like that. Yeah, I fell in a foxhole, bloody tractor. Stood up on the far thing. bit of a crash. And I went again, took it off, checked everything out, make sure everything was good. I'm stuck here in the grass bowl. Yeah, the Walker Farm one's going really good. Very, very dusty in the latest video. The harvesting and that, so the graphics of the game is starting to change a bit. Like with the pellet machine and that, it's got more dust and everything coming out of it and that. It's really good. Because, you know, when you bale and stuff like that, it's very dusty, very itchy. Stop a cat. Yeah, if we quickly do this, I've got to start I'm doing this so then I can upload it. So this is going to be a bit of a gameplay that I'll be playing with myself. Not with myself, but by myself. And then someone's going to jump on that, I know that. But yeah, buddy, I'll be doing it by, once I get the smaller tractors and that in here. So I'll bring you along every now and then so you can see the 4440 and that in all its glory and sound. It's a beautiful sound card too, like 17. Yeah, so that's going to be good. I had a look at Creamery, South Mountain Creamery, Black Sheep Modern Map, and that today, and I freaked myself out because I'd seen it before and that, and I got some nice stills with the chook shed and that sort of thing, and the cows and stuff, and but when I went over to the dam, I was listening, like I was seeing the ducks there, and I was listening to the ducks audio type of thing. And next minute a fish swam past me and I went, what? And I spun out because on Oxford and David's map I swore there was a fish in the water as you're going in one of the driveways. I can't remember what map it is. Charlington maybe. It's one of the driveways anyway, and I said to my brother, I'm sure there's splashing like a fish in there, I heard it. And he said, oh no, it's just sound effects. And then today I'm standing there looking at the ducks, listening to the sound effects, like the audio for the ducks and that, and it spun straight past me. I went, what the bloody hell? It spun right out. Looks like a mullet or something, really, like I don't know, grey mullet or something. That's what it looks like. But I went, that was definitely a fish. So I stood there and went over the island a bit and watched the mob of ducks, and sure enough, yep, another one swung past. I thought, yep, it confirmed this fish. No, it spun out. I was really, and then the little chickens running around all in the formation, which reminds me, I've been on this map for a little while. I haven't seen the plains go yet. I saw them when I first started. Where's my Spitfires? Don't tell me I'm down the wrong end of the map. I'm not going to see them. That's going to be sad. So this thing's a little bit under power. I have a 70, what was it? 71, 73. I don't know. I have a look in a minute. But yeah, it's I have a 7000 series. To these are only 6250. I think it is 6250. But this one I was using on Walker Farm with the other seeder, of course, the smaller one. This is the 18 metre one. The other one's a 12, I think. But because this paddock was ploughed up, and I wanted to get those tram things on it, the tram wheel type things, and the monitor and that, put in the cab of this thing. But I might have to do it with the 7000 series. We're running out of corn, aren't we? I just look down at that. Probably when we get down around the bottom, then we'll have to go and fill it up again. And the fuel is alright. I'm using a bit of like it will need some maintenance. It's dropping a little bit. That's on slow at the moment, so I might have to put on fast. Just let these beasties get a bit more flavour in them. Like, what's the cab look like so far? Still nice and shiny and everything in here. No stuff all over the windows, not yet. Yes. My 917, I'm sure it's Black Street Sheep Modern's got this blue plough that you can buy second hand ones. I like that. On PC you can get second hand gear as well. That will give you a choice whether you want it in that format or second hand if the builder actually put it in there. And like there's a couple of old, I had an old Russian truck that I got a mod of, and it's got an auger on the back, an old rusty auger, and I was going to get that for me Outback map. Just park it up, and then when we need to, call the auger, and he'll come out across the paddock and fill up the seeders with the old rust bucket. Everybody's got a rust bucket on their farm somewhere, or Bedford or something like that. Especially on the Barossa and that, there's heaps of Bedfords. Flat nose ones mainly, but the long nose ones as well. We had the long nose one. We had two of them actually. A couple of my mates got them as well. And then old fella I know, he's got two Dodgers. I think they call it International something as well. But yeah, the two Dodgers. He sold the front grill and everything off the old truck, one of the old trucks. I can't remember what it was now. But the front grill and that, and they put it in the caravan park and the rec room and that. There's a decorative piece and that. They come got some solid metal wheels, wagon wheels and stuff like that, like machinery wheels off different applications, voice drawn stuff and that, and put them around the place. Reclaiming old gear and using it for a rustic look at the caravan park. Was that dandelion just float past? I don't know. And so mainly got dandelions floating past all the time. Something floating past there. What map was it on the other day when there was butterflies on it? I can't remember now. Charlie? Yes. Charwell. That's a good map actually. I'm waiting for Stone Valley to come out, but like I said today, Millennial Farmer's probably going to come out before Millennial Farm's coming out before it, I think. If it does, I'll just have to run with that. I want Stone Valley in that, but you know, he said on a live stream the other day that he's wanting to put sheep and chickens in, but he didn't want to do them. And then now the update is that he's done them, and now he's going to take some time off because he's spent so much time doing them. So it's like I already had my trick sheds all planned out for what I was going to put on that. It's going to be one of those maps where I'm not going to touch. Well, there's no need to touch it. This cow sheds and that are going to do me ideally. I put a bit of work in those. I liked the way he did it too. All the loading ramps and stuff like that. And feed sorting area, holding area, and then we've got it. It's got that little parking bay thing that goes down into it, so you can get your bobcat and you can bloody bobcat, but that's a second. You can get your front end loader and skid steer and or whatever, and go into each one of those bays and get the feed and put in your mixing wagon ones or whatever when you park down that little indentation a bit. I was thinking about dropping it lower, but you don't really need it lower. If you want to load up anything on the truck, you go out to the ramp that he's got straight out front and park the truck next to it and drive the tractor up onto it and onto the semi-trailer, or that's what that loading ramp for. I think there's two on the map. I'm sure I saw another one somewhere. The loading ramp, it could be down by the shop. I know I saw one somewhere. But I'm itching to get on there. I want the truck that with the brand name that you can't mention to be released, so then I'll use that truck. So I use the Roadrunner and everything, but once that truck comes out, on PC you had Kenworth and all the rest of it. I had them installed for my game, but this one is my favourite brand of vehicle. There's a tractors in it as well, but they're not even on the game, but I have two of them over XL6 Falcon. That's not saying the brand name. And I have a XT as well. So yep, I'm that brand name man all the way. That brand name man. Always have been my entire life. I've been that brand name, and I do have different colours, not just black. Well, I'll say with Henry, that's what I'm going to call the truck when it comes out. I'm going to call it Henry. But I'm not going to only have it black. I'm going to tell you what, only if it's black. I might do it just for the hell of it, eh? You've got those black trailers now on the map anyway, on Stone Valley anyway. DJ is so pleased. You didn't have to buy any trucks or anything. You've got them right there in black. He loves black. Yeah, I just want to start playing it, man. There is one problem with it. There's the silos on the farm that all the farm ones have got like concrete bunker things around the back of them. So basically for the tipper to go in there and tip and load and stop some spillage and that sort of thing. RIL, you know, in real life, that's what it's for. It's to stop any grain from getting lost. It's and the wind from whipping through and blowing around everywhere as it's been poured, but yeah, I want to run some double up trailers and stuff on it, so that might be a bit of a problem, because you can't even, you know, do the Wilson double like B doubles, so, and the dump trailers and that, you can't even use them on there because you can't get the second hopper in there, so that's a bit of a problem. I don't want to be restricted to tractors with trailers on them, you know, and reverse it and then dump it. I like trucks. Tractor trailers, as they call them over there. Lorries. What do they call them? But semi-trailers. It's like Walker. Road trains. I haven't put road trains on the new map actually. I've got B doubles. Yeah, so I think it was DJ's thing. I was watching DJ's or FS Club. It might have been. I was doing a Stone Valley one anyway, and they had loading trailers, and they put another, I think it was a Wilson on the back of the dolly, and then a Wilson. I'm like, what the what? It's like, hang on, wait a minute, that's what I want. I thought that it was a new mod or something that came out for PC, but for console, but it's, yeah, I forgot it's PC. You can do all those things. I got so excited, I thought, yes, I'm going to have my loading up, road trains 3 up, but no, it's not to be. That looked good with a no brand name truck full of it. 9,000. It's Louisville in Kentucky. So I said, I don't know whether it's in Kentucky or not. Every time I say Louisville, I think it's Kentucky. So I don't know if it's actually in Kentucky. Because I don't live in America, so I'm not too sure. I suppose I went to testing on that, so as far as I know, it's still coming. He was just waiting for a name or something. I hope so. Because we can't have the other, like Mac and Kenworth and Peterbilt and stuff like they got in PC, so hopefully this one will make it. There's nothing wrong with the Warrior and that. I try to run the Warrior all the time. Yeah, even 17, I run the generic Grizzly trucks on there. I do the sleeper cab one though, like the Warrior. Because it's traditional. See, I'm walking from the 17, I was running road trains. Double up flat sheet modding ones. And then this map I was running his truck. The man, sorry, and the black sheet modding. With the his bins in the room. Now that we're on here, it's got Wilson seems to be my favourite trailer. So I'm still a bit spoiled for choice, like the Metaltech one. That's a pretty big truck. I think it's a Metaltech one, the blue one. I want to get confused with the red one. And you got the Fleetwood little semi-tailors as well, but why go small when you can go big, eh? Like this is the first time I've used small tractors since 17. Small load tractors, they're medium tractors actually. At 17 I had the Massey Ferguson pack and everything on there, and I was loving it. The Hurleyman, it was my spray tractor. And the sound of those machines, man. Little bird on the way, little petrol engines, black smoke. That's what's all coming out with the sound card and that for the 44. Can't wait. I'm getting real excited about it. I've been saying since this lob, when I first started playing, I think, whoa, I'm out of seat. Okay. I just realised that. Yeah, when I first came over from 17, started playing 19, I was saying, where's all the old tractors? And then 4440 was my dream tractor on this game. I wanted to get it on this game, and now it's been released. I'm very, 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 very happy. Very, very happy. As long as it comes out, I'll probably go to PC. They got all the good stuff as it is. They got the no-name tractors on there. I tried to get the Fiat. I wanted the Fiat in blue so I can pretend it was a no-name tractor. No brand, sorry. Because they did have a New Holland with a no brand decal sticker you can put on it to pretend you're driving one. There's a bloody sign there. If it's not that one, it's the front stop sign there, or the way sign, or whatever it is. Always gets me every time on both seasons. No, I need some more of this. I'll need a couple of them, I think. Get rid of that one first. Then I'll order in some more, which is already still on it. I reckon we'll go 3. If it'll let me place it near it. One. Yes, I'm glad people told Mr. Sleepy that where to get these from. What? Why can't I put it there? Why not? Why not? Why not? Aha. Got it before it said it. Why is it collision over here? I don't get it. Alright, let's put them in. So, if you look around, they've got a few the pellet machines over there, you've got a couple of trailers, got a couple of muck spreaders. The bales are over there, a little corn thing. Oh, put the next one in. There's a little corn header there. You can tell the tractors line up over there, there's a couple of them small. I haven't got everything from the shop yet. Got a couple more. Yeah, I haven't got everything from the shop yet, but when I do, we'll be laughing. And I actually just have to finish this up, so I'll do that. I'll finish this, put these down, and then finish it up, and we'll get onto it again later, and that will be a lot. That's your blooming lot. Legends, eh? Alright, that's it. We'll fill up the seed and finish off the top paddock. And that was a quick look at these little John Deere farm going to be running. So this is Ken signing off, and if you can't be good at it, and yeah, hooroo.